Hello, my name is Kelly. Today I wanted to share with you a very short yoga series that you can practice at home to get into your hips and your lower body. So first we'll start in meditation. Get nice and comfortable in a seat. If you have a meditation cushion or a block, feel free to sit up on one. And then just close your eyes. Take a big breath in. Nice slow exhale. Again, big inhale, fill up, and slowly let it go. One more time, biggest breath yet. Completely fill your lungs and let it all go. Come to just a very natural pace of breathing now. Begin to really focus on your breath. If any other thoughts begin to stream in and out of your mind, as they will, it's very natural. Just softly let your thoughts go, come right back to your breath. Now gently bring your hands to the center of your heart and take a moment to set a sacred promise or an intention for your practice. And as you feel ready, open your eyes, release your hands. And first we'll come up onto all fours, hands and knees in a tabletop position. And just take a few rounds of cat and cow. Just begin to flex and extend your spine. And take your time doing this and move at your own pace. Think about pulling your heart through your shoulders. Also drawing your belly button all the way in towards your spine. And at this time, you can take any other movements that feel good in your body. If it might feel nice to roll out your hips or your neck, your shoulders. Just begin to move in any way that feels organic. If you have sensitive knees, you are more than welcome to grab a blanket, place a blanket against your mat. And again, now coming up onto all fours, step your right leg forward and come into dragon pose. So just bring your knee right above your ankle. You can stand upright with your hands lightly onto your right thigh. If you're wishing for more sensation, you can bring your hands to the inside of your right foot. Perhaps stacking any props underneath your palms if that serves you, blocks, a bolster, meditation cushions. It might feel nice to come down to your forearms, drop your head forward. And we'll be holding this posture for some time, so really allow your lower body to relax. Think about softening any tissues that feel tight or tense. come right back to your breath. Remember, your Yin practice is like a meditation, in that we try to get out of the monkey mind and really dive into our body, into sensation. You can give yourself a few neck rolls, rolling your right ear to your right shoulder, and then left ear to your left shoulder. Again, if you're wishing for more sensation, you might like to readjust your props, or even removing your props altogether, perhaps coming down to your forearms onto your mat. Whatever you're choosing to do, please lean into your breath. Gently start to come out of the pose by first coming up onto your palms. Shift your hips back and then straighten your right leg. Perhaps roll out your ankle, flex and point your toes. We'll come right into a half saddle from here. So feel free to grab your meditation cushion or a block and then just sit back onto your block. So your right leg is straight. Your left knee is bent so that your left toes point towards the back of your room. This might already feel like a lot just sitting upright, and that's okay. You can always stay exactly as you are. And perhaps a block or a meditation cushion is just a little too high. You can remove it. You can place even just a little bit of a blanket underneath your right hip for some support, some stability. But if you do wish for more sensation, you'll start to walk your hands back towards the back of your mat, or even come down to your forearms as I did. And if you're feeling really open, you might like to come all the way down onto your back. Remember to come back to your breathing, using this time, your body, the sensation as your meditation today. breaths in and really long, mindful breaths out, just bringing you back into the moment. Begin to rise up out of this pose. If you're lying all the way back, try to come up as evenly as possible so that both of your shoulders come up at the same time. Come up onto hands and knees, and now step your right foot back and begin to rock it out. Get some energy back into your leg. You can always stand up into a downward facing dog if that feels even better to release more energy. Again, always listening to your body and what will serve you best today. And in your own time, come down onto your hands and knees, and then step your left foot forward for your dragon. First, coming up, standing up. Bring your hands to your left thigh, just nice and light. Begin to lean your hips forward a bit. Remember, we're stacking our joints here, so your left knee stacks on top of your left ankle. Again, you can always stay exactly as you are. If you need more sensation, bring your hands towards the inside of your left foot. You can stay up on your palms. You can use your props. Perhaps you come all the way down to your forearms right off the bat. But because we're here for so long, remember, take your time moving into the depth of the pose. As you allow time and gravity to do the work here, your body will naturally open up and you'll be able to move deeper. And slow your breathing down, especially if you're feeling challenged here. If you did so on the other side, feel free to give yourself some neck rolls, or even just allowing your head to hang heavy might feel nice and comfortable on your neck. perhaps moving on into a deeper layer if that serves you here. What's the quality of your breath like? And how can you breathe a bit deeper with more integrity? As you slowly back out of the pose, again, straighten your left leg, and as you shift your hips back slightly, roll out your ankle, flex and extend your foot. And we'll come right into half saddle. And first, just starting off in layers. So perhaps sit on your block, your bolster, your blanket, and see how that feels. Remember, you want your hips to be even, so if your hips are kind of dipping on one side, make sure you prop yourself up. And start to notice how it feels here as you're upright. And if you wish to increase that sensation, then start to lean your hands back. You can come down to your forearms, maybe even propping your forearms up. Or you can even lie all the way onto your back supported or completely flat onto your mat. And if your right knee starts to lift away from the ground, that's just a sign that you've gone a little bit too far, so make sure you come back up a bit. As you lie here, just remain connected to your breath, allowing all your thoughts to drift away as if they were clouds in the sky, just passing on by. As evenly as possible, rise back up to a seat and slowly come up to hands and knees. Step your right foot back, rocking back and forth, getting that energy back through your leg. And if it feels best for you, you can come back up into that downward facing dog. And if you are in your down dog, then pedal your feet, deeply bend your knees, even rock your hips from side to side. Take a big breath in and an open mouth. Come on down to your knees, sitting on top of your shins. Place your palms on your lap. Take a full breath in. An open mouth, let it go. Draw your hands to the center of your heart. The light, the teacher, and the student in me mirrors the light, the teacher, and the student in you. Namaste.